deck today, a Power 4 matchup between two conferences that now stretch coast to coast. It's Big Ten versus ACC with conference bragging rights in play. Welcome to Chapel Hill in beautiful Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home field of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a playoff team from last year, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Tar Heels will kick this deep to get us going. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Here's the handoff. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a 1st down at the 47.
Oh, the defense is missing out on opportunities. Got the home crowd, a lot of energy, and they're giving up big plays like this. Not ideal way to get a game started.
Looks right for a quick completion. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Chris, this has been a fun opening drive to watch by this offensive coordinator, blending everything, mixing in run with pass, a lot of formations. This defense right now is guessing what's coming next. Now they're into that goal-to-go situation. Can they punch it in and get the touchdown they deserve?
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great job by this defense on this 2nd down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, trying to get off the field.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Boy, a costly mistake here by the quarterback. Forces that ball into coverage, and the defense comes up with the interception. Hate to see the game start off like this for this offense.
All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be in this spot? And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Catch made on the out route. Well down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? And the defense smothers him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Coming up, 4th down.
Here comes 4th down. Now look at this. They line up in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. The 10. Touchdown, Tar Heels. He broke away and they couldn't catch it. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0.
That makes the score North Carolina 7, Michigan 0.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Looking to throw. It's Webb. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down at the 40. It's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. On the ground, it's Jamison. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He lets it rip. And it's incomplete. You don't see an elite defensive back drop a would-be pick like that very often.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, their hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion brings up 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
And the Wolverines will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. 4th down, he's throwing for it. He's got it, enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's why you practice and practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
So here's the first play of the drive now. They'll begin at the 41. Here comes a first down pass attempt. There's contact on the throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Moves out of the pocket. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And they get the 3rd down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
He'll lose a few yardage. That's going to be the final play of the first. And it's North Carolina in front, Kurt. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Drop Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And the Tar Heel is trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. First and goal, hand off. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, UNC.
I think the drop back here really fools his defense at the goal line. Good call by the offensive coordinator to give the quarterback options. You could see the defense kind of on their heels, so the quarterback decided to take off, and he was just too quick to get to the goal line.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Returner goes out of bounds.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. You keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
It's a deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
Great timing here with the quarterback and the wide receiver. That receiver does a nice job of keeping his route vertical, and the quarterback's taught to put the ball away from the defender towards the boundary. Good adjustment by the receiver and a big play by the offense.
They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. About time this offense gets going, it's a 1st and 10. Hand off to the single back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Takes off in a bootleg. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense made in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
But the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
He missed it. Off target that time. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
The linebacker shifting around now. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble to his left. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And he'll set up to throw. He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. He dumps it off to the tight end. And he's brought down there.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Stepping to his right now to avoid the pressure. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. Breaks into open space. And here he goes. They're bringing him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
Well, the defense got out-muscled at the point of attack there, and the back showed good vision to get to the hole and get the first down.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for three? An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to scramble. Sideline catch made, but they stop him for no gain. It's going to be a loss on the play. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. And the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Throw to the left. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. He lets it go on the move. He's got a man down the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He makes the grab. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. The Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Jordan. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22. The Wolverines come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job at pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. The back in motion now. Looking to pass here. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, North Carolina.
Second and long, backed up at the 8-yard line. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. Wide open downfield. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string, but he just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Back-to-back deep shots. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, North Carolina.
So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 55 yards away and never in doubt. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Dolphins will kick this away to start the second half. Bringing it out. It's Worthy. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So they get nothing on the first down run. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Well, makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is on flap.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. And the Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll run it from the gun. Breaking free at midfield. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense, on the other hand.
On the ground, it's Gilliam. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Second and goal for the offense. There's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That just felt a little bit like a panic call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and goal, and you hand it off to a receiver. I don't know what to expect now on 4th down after seeing that.
Here comes the 4th down play. Offense in the Wildcat. And the defense on alert. Direct snap. Oh, they have stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Receivers are bunched together. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Gets the kick away from his own end zone. He'll field it close to midfield. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. It's a quarterback keeper. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some big yards himself.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And the Tar Heels will line up now. It's first and goal. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Offense facing second and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Third down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Testing the right side here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Third down, this offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. The QB throws his third pick of the day.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? The shotgun handoff here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. And it's really solid defense on that play.
And it's a direct snap. Oh, they've got him behind the line. It's a tackle for loss to wrap up the third quarter. And it's North Carolina in front, Kurt. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? So here we go. We'll start the fourth quarter with a field goal attempt. This will be a 50-yard attempt. Let's see if he's got the leg. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Handoff to the back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's got it with room to run. And wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. He's got a receiver wide open here. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
It's a run to the left. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Buying time, moving to his left. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Michigan.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch here. Not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he is stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut this lead further.
That keeps the score. North Carolina 26, Michigan 6.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's worthy to be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of the long-range field goal. And the quarterback keeps it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Wide open downfield. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
And this is why this guy is so tough to defend. The athleticism and quickness to be able to make a play when it looks like nothing is there. Use his feet to evade the pressure and fires an absolute dart for a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him at 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
And they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
And the Tar Heels will have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the 1st down.
They'll try a pass here. Touchdown, North Carolina. They continue to roll up the score. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
But here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Running out of time in the pocket. Picks the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for a deep completion. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Just when it looked like they might make this a one-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the fourth quarter.
Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Pounding away with the run game. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Important 2nd down play coming up. There's the handoff. Tackle, but first down.
Yeah, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. Now, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. And the Tar Heels will line up on 1st and 10. And now the handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
He'll hand it off. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Handoff in a single back formation. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus.